I don't want to be a negative guy. It's just I have to respond to things. I don't have to, but I like to respond. Shh, listen to me. Let me kick off some positive shit. I thought the Disney showcase, a lot of people online don't like it. I was excited by a lot of things there. In terms of, they weren't great trailers, but I think they'll be great games. The Disney kart game, Speed, whatever the fuck it's called, terrible name. I played the beta. It was awesome. Really, really fun. I'm very excited for Marvel Snap once they release that on iOS. Midnight Suns, I'm totally there. Card game, tactical game, Firaxis, come the fuck on. And they're moving it up 2022. There were a couple other good things. You know, there's the Mickey Mouse game. I don't know what it is, but I love the art style. So I'm not down on Disney or Marvel or any of that stuff. But I do want to talk about this because it was sort of the big thing that closed out the show. And people, rightly so, are excited for Amy Hennig's new game. Let me pop it open here. And I just... Now, let me preface some of this. Let me say... Amy is a great talent. I don't know her that well, but she's always been an incredibly nice human. I have nothing but faith that whatever and again, the thing I don't know is Amy directing this? Is she writing this? Because I know she's sort of credited as the head of Skydance Interactive Media. And is this sort of one of 4 games they're doing and she's the studio head, or she's actually creating this with the team and she's in the trenches? I don't know. But but regardless, though, her influence, if it can be expressed in the game, I think is going to be great. I'm a big fan of hers. But if you take her out of the equation and just say, look, end of the day, that was it. What the fuck happened? End of the day, 90% of people don't get these fucking things off my screen. 90% of the people don't really buy games. 95% based on names. It's not like movie directors, right? Nobody knows who Amy Hennig is. So if you're just basing it off of the trailer and the concept, I thought it was terrible. I think it looks just insanely not compelling at all. I'll show you. There's no name for it yet. This is the write-up. This is some of the key art. It's Black Panther, Captain America, and then there's a sort of a fledgling spy network in Wakanda. You play one of those characters, this lady here, and then one of the Howling Commandos, Sergeant Fury, Nick Fury, back in World War II, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And it's not, thank God, I was happy to learn, I think it's still single player. It could be co-op, but it doesn't sound like it's co-op. You're jumping around and controlling these different characters at different periods in the story. I think that's great. Okay. But none of the, I mean, again, this is a teaser. Okay. So let's just judge it on a teaser, right? So, I mean, yes, the final game, this character could be the new Nathan Drake, the Howling Commando guy. He could be so well written and cast and whatnot that he's just an amazing character that we all love. Same with this lady here. You're playing T'Challa's grandfather, who was the Black Panther back in the day. And so, yeah, sure, it could be great. But just based on the teaser, and it makes you question why even put out a teaser at this point. Because this, I mean, maybe this is compelling for you. Maybe this is compelling. I haven't gone online to check sort of what the zeitgeist thinks about this, but I can tell you, I think this just sounds like, nah, right? I mean, Captain America is one of my favorite superheroes. But as a suite of powers, do you really want to spend much time playing Captain America? I played the Captain America First Avenger PS2 or 3 game, and it was solid. It was fun. But ultimately, it's, you know, he's got a shield. He throws it. It comes back to him, and he fights. I mean, that's kind of what he does. Black Panther's not that similar. He don't have the shield. But I'm not saying they won't give him interesting mechanics, but just based on the teaser, you're like, you pick 2 relatively boring characters to play as. And then you've got these characters that look really fucking rote and boring to play as. And then it's like, it's, you know, on one hand, I love the idea of superheroes going back to World War II, but the way it's presented here is just very tropey and cliche. There's no real sense of, oh, this makes sense why we would want a Captain America adventure in World War II after all this time seeing him in modern times. Just nothing feels interesting about it. It really doesn't, as a teaser, right? So really all we're judging at this point are two things. The quality of the work in putting the teaser together, not compelling. And the management either at Marvel or Skydance, and I wonder who's funding this, because I guess Skydance is I guess they're a publisher maybe, but regardless, whoever's making the decisions, we're judging that as well. This is a terrible way to introduce this game. This could be Game of the Year contender 2025, 2024, whenever it comes out. And it wouldn't surprise me, given the pedigree of Amy and given how consistent Marvel games seem to be, not batting 1,000, but there's a real strong consistency of quality from those guys. And I thought the Guardians of the Galaxy trailer, until the game actually was playable in my hands, I thought the trailers for that were terrible. So maybe the issue is the trailer people putting these goddamn trailers out. But this, based on what they have served up to the public to say, judge us, get excited, get interested, that's what these things are supposed to do. They're putting it out there and they're saying, we are ready to be judged. Public, are you in? No. Based on this, no. This is a terrible way to introduce a game that could be great, that probably will be great. But right now, all we have is what they showed us. And this was incredibly uninspired and kind of forgettable. That's what I think.